AFTV, Ella, what a performance today. A very, very comprehensive win by the Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to say it was expected, but I did predict 3-0. So
Here she goes. All right.
Very spot on. What can I say? But no, it was really good and really positive. I think there has been a lot of negativity around the way that Arsenal have been playing this season, and I think what we've seen today was definitely a step in the right direction. Getting Gyokeres slightly more involved, because I think that's something we all want to see. But I say slightly more involved. I don't think he's been doing a bad job. I think he's been.
He has been getting up for some reason a lot of criticism. Why?
I know, and I think that's because he's probably not the type of striker that's going to be involved in the game in the same way that Kai Havertz was. But that's not what we want him to do. We want him just to be in the right place at the right time, and I feel like that the Gyokeres goal he scored today, that's the best example of that. He's literally there just to tap it in, and that's exactly what we need. It's
sort of type of goals that we see like Haaland score on a regular basis, but not every goal has to be like Zubimendi's. They're both, they're both goals. You know what I mean? And he's now got 3 in 4 games.
Yeah, not every goal can be like Zubimendi's. That was quite something. But yeah, what he's shown so far, I mean, 3 and 4, it's not that dissimilar to the type of numbers he was doing in Portugal. Like, let's see how consistent he can do it over the course of the season. But I think what we've seen from him, the way that he is so far adapted to the Premier League, I think has been really impressive, because it is a huge jump. To come to the Premier League and to play striker for Arsenal, that's big pressure on his shoulders, and I think he's doing a great job so far.
Yeah, and who else stood out for you today?
Well, I feel like a lot of the people that have stood out have been talked about, but I want to talk about Calafiori and Timber, both left back and right back, who I just think have been unbelievably consistent. I mean, Timber for me last season was probably the most consistent player in our team, and Calafiori has started the season incredibly, I think. And I was a bit apprehensive because I loved Lewis Skelly last season, and I was a little bit upset to see him get dropped at the beginning. But how can you not play Calafiori right now? He's the man.
Yeah, and it is going to be that type of season, which is good. That players, if you have a little drop off, you could be out.
Yeah, and I think that's there is pressure to perform now, because no one's place is set in stone. We've got a squad now where we've got players on the bench who, our second 11 could easily be almost as good as our first 11. I think the players that we have in our squad, and I think it's so important. When you're competing for the biggest trophy in football, you have to have a serious squad. And I feel like this is the first season I've really felt like Arsenal's squad is almost like basically complete, and that we really have a chance to go and win silverware, because we've already seen, we knew we were going to get injuries this season. It happens most seasons for Arsenal where we get quite a few, and the players that have been able to come in have done an incredible job, and that shows the quality that we have on the bench as well to come in and put in as good of a performance.